and they're going to go live for the knife round.
Oh,
So we're
yeah.
going to get in the game now. This is the grand finals. This is map number 1 between EG Elite, the SK LGB mix, and Nameless, which is, of course, the X Recursive team.
Yes, here it comes, and you know, an easier way to put it is just Sweden versus France here. It's French team versus Swedish team, because that's basically what it boils down to here. We are in Inferno, which is, you know, counter-terror-sided map, but not as much as Train or Nuke is. So winning the knife round is good fun, and the backstab coming in
flank.
from
Oh my
Sniper.
god, Snipe.
Oh, they did not see that coming. Knife round tactics coming out.
That was brutal.
Happy's not going to make it out of here either.
That was Happy, like trying desperately to escape through the crawl space. Not gonna happen indeed.
Well played. But I will put my money either way on EG lead or the SK LGB mix coming up here. I think they're going to be able to play it out. But, you know, pistol round win here for the terrorist side on Nameless is going to be really important. So we'll see how it goes. We're definitely getting ready now. They're saying good luck, have fun, room, room. Oh, did we find out? Yeah, room. I guess that was Happy, wasn't it? So we're still not sure who David is, but we'll probably figure that out another day, a different day.
A different day, yeah. Either way, this poses to be a really good game. And guys, remember you can tweet who you think is going to win. Hashtag FACEITCS, hashtag Nameless or EG Elite, and that's how you can vote. And also tweet about people. Let's hype this up. This should be a really awesome and very interesting game between these two teams, and something you probably wouldn't see very often.
No, definitely not. And a best-of-3 format's always good fun. I hope that we're going to see a really aggressive terrorist-style strategy coming out here. We've got 2 smoke grenades, though, which is a big indication that probably Nameless are going to try for something a little bit tactical here, which could easily be a B push. They might want to smoke off the CT spawn and towards the coils and then run in and put the bomb down. Those 2 smokes are a big giveaway.
Dennis, oh, that's nasty damage there, going right through the armor. That headshot from long range from the logs. Exum's there to kind of pick up, and I love how they let the injured Dennis kind of float back onto the other side, and they let Exum kind of take over for B.
One of those smokes get used in the middle. That's very confusing. Exum putting up a smoke to defend here, and they're going to be shooting through Sipe, trying to get the damage. He gets the 1 kill in, but it leaves Exum alone. He has to get so many kills, and he's just going to go down. But a great play from Sipe to get those double kills in. That's really going to make a big difference here. Now 3-on-4 situation. The bomb is down, and it's a retake now from the Swedish side.
Definitely, we've got one trying to push up Banana. Is he going to be able to do it? He has to face off against Happy here. A bit of damage being done, but not the job. And here goes Sipe straight into the back of the site. Last player gets taken down, defends his defusing buddy, and that's going to be the pistol round there. The first pistol round of this grand final, won by the SK LGB mix. And they actually only lost 2 players there. So actually that was a pretty strong retake. And the defense as well itself was quite good. And XM picking up the mag.
Yeah, very. I mean, that's unfortunate as well for Nameless, because the initial opening was good, and then if it hadn't been for Sipe and his dreaded triple kill, it would have been a very different round. Instead, now Nameless, no armor being bought or anything like that. They want to buy in the 3rd round with AKs, so it makes a lot of sense for them to just more or less eco here. A few pistols being bought, but that's pretty much it.
And then you have Sipe over at quad, and it looks like they are actually slowly making their way in to the apartments here. We can see that Happy is... Oh, that's a very nice headshot there. Doesn't get the frag on to twist, but he's very low now.
Yeah.
And this could actually snowball into something if they manage to finish him off. And they are working the apartments here.
And he had no head armor, you know, that's the difference, isn't it? Because if he had head armor, then he would have just been down to like half HP and he wouldn't have cared all that much about that headshot. But now he's going to go down instead. Sipe is here to pick up some great kills. That's going to be the 3rd one coming in, but they're going to overrun him and Happy takes the kill. Kenny dies with the bomb, and it's down in the pit, I think, so he won't be able to plant it here. And there comes Delpan jumping with the shotgun. Delpan, man, he's a happy camper. Oh, there's that shotgun.
Right over the crate, love it. And he lost 2 players. I mean, that went pretty damn well for them overall, and they go 2-0 now on the scoreboard as they power forwards. But because we got the bomb down in that first round, we got a buy from Nameless, AKs all around. Let's see what they can do with this. Now, I wonder how they're going to play this. Are they going to do it slow, or are they just going to go nuts? You just don't really know.
The fact that the counter-terror side has put 3 people on Banana should mean that they might want to go a little bit aggressive, but actually, yeah, this is kind of an elaborate strategy coming out from the counter-terror side, even though it looks simple. The fact that they put 2 people aggressively over on Banana and then 1 person in the site, I think that was meant to counter a potential rush. So if the terrorist team had rushed down, they might have killed the 2 people. Let's say they traded equally, so it's like back to a 3-on-3. Then they definitely keep rushing into the bomb site, and there would be a 3rd counter-terrorist in there waiting. So that's like a really, really deep mind game coming out from the CT side, but it doesn't really work out because the terrorist team didn't rush. So it's all just a little bit hypothetical. Now things have reset again. You can see that the CTs, they're back to a standard setup with 3A, 2B. And we're just waiting for the terrorists to do something here. 50 seconds on the clock.
And Nameless are beginning to work their way back over to Banana. But the previous defense here was quite formidable. And XM's there with the mag. And this angle is quite deadly here. This is such a good angle. There goes the first shot. Misses it, though. That's actually quite crucial. They gained the ground after that missed shot. Kenny is going to go in for the kill on the coils, but can't quite manage. Sees his comrades falling in front of him. Does get the revenge frag. But there is Uzi as well. He can also get the trade there. Holding their ground. The smoke is helping. Brilliant spray through the smoke, too. And now it's a 2-on-2. They're on the site. Smokes are down. This is a decent situation for Nameless. They get the plant. Good play there. And Uzi take down the construction guy. And it's just Twist left. But we've seen crazier things from Twist.
Yeah, we definitely has. Right now, Uzi has a triple kill on his hands. So this one-on-one situation, it actually might work out in his favor.
Wow.
No Twist, just very patient
Love
play.
it.
Comes in and will be able to get the defuse in as well.
I love that it's like 6 bodies right next to the bomb.
Yeah. And actually, the Mag 7 from XM ended up working out a little bit. He could have probably got more if he had got that initial kill. But, you know, he got one in the mix as well. So it's going to be 3-0 now. And that round not working out for Nameless. But the bomb plant means they're going to have a little bit of money, but not quite enough to make it a buy. So it's going to be pistols and armor instead.
There we go. We have P250 armor. That's going to be really interesting. How are they going to take this? Are they just going to rush the apartments? What are they going to do? Is it going to be Banana? It looks like it's going to be Banana. And XM, he's got the M4 now. He's going to fall back. He saw all the players there. They have an idea of what's going on. They smoked it off. So that's going to have to change Nameless's plan somewhat. They'll either wait for the smoke and go anyway, or they'll just decide to play a little bit slow. But it looks like they're just going to wait for the smoke, just going to go straight in, throwing the grenades. And Uzi's there with his P250, running through smoke, getting blinded. Does spot Dennis, beautiful there. And XM going down too. This is very hard times now because they've got a take of the site. They got 2 guns from their troubles, and yeah, this is going to be tough now.
That's a powerful round. You know, just one smoke towards the CT spawn, and XM having no idea that Uzi was right next to him as they both ran out of it. And now a retake on the hands of EG lead here. Twist coming in through construction, trying to land a kill on somebody, but they're pretty much everywhere. This is so difficult. There's one from Twist. He turns around, but he's being flanked from all sides, and Delpan narrowly making it out of there with the AWP. Yeah,
that was really close. One more bullet would have killed them, and he should be able to save this. They can't catch up with him in time, so that's a really important save for Delpan. I mean, we've seen it many times, and everyone who has watched Counter-Strike has seen that one rifle on the state that got saved, and then the rest of his team saves that can then turn it around a game. Yeah. So let's see how this AWP comes into play from Delpan. But of course, we have very dynamic play coming in from Nameless.
They got 3 Mag 7s, one from us and AWP. I love this from the counter-terrorist side. This is really important because on the CT side, the worst thing that can happen is once you start ecoing, you kind of let the terrorist team back into it. So I perfectly understand why they want to keep buying and keep forcing them. In the middle, we got Sight waiting, but Delpan is going to pick up the early kill on GMX. And they actually ran past Sight in the smoke, so this is very confusing. There's Sight from behind getting the 1 kill. They turn around, and all of a sudden, it's just Uzi left. And what a round from LGB SK Mix. Very cool stuff.
It's actually really interesting because actually the mag makes so much sense on so many angles on this map. You can get, like we saw originally, we pointed out that on the B-bomb side that XM has such a nice angle on his mag to just cut down the people rushing him. And actually apartments is great for mag. There's loads of awesome spots for it in this map. So that, like you said, that is actually an amazing strategy there. I love it.
And it's really persistent as well. It's a big risk, of course, but it pays off. Now they just need to keep going. But Uzi is here. Oh, there's the jumping shot from XM to take a return kill. He still had Mag 1, Mag 7 left. GMX going to pick off 1 over at the apartments. That Twist going down. And now Happy's pushing up aggressively. Oh, what a headshot as well. XM goes down. Now they want to go for the B-bomb side. But Dennis is still in here. He's going to pick up the 1 kill on Happy. It's not done yet.
Beautiful stuff there. I mean, it's really going back and forth. But there's only 2 players left for EG Elite right now, and Nameless can afford to take it slow. They've got so much time left in the round. They're going to commit to B. Dennis has a very strong angle. He's going to smoke it, and that is quite painful. They're going to have to go through the smoke, and they do manage to take him down, but not before he takes one down. So it's going to be a 1-on-2, and Kenny S at the back of the site with an AWP, so good luck.
Yeah, Sipe, you're not welcome at this bomb site, but you can try if you want. The AK versus the AWP of Kenny. He actually fakes out the shot there, so he gets a little bit of room to work with. Tries for it. So close, but...
This is dangerous. I mean, he can actually kill Kenny S, and Kenny S knows it. He knows that there's no reason to peek now.
Yeah, just hiding behind there. This is an almost impossible situation, but he might just try for it anyway, see if he can make it happen. He's got almost no time left, actually. Now is the time to run, yeah. He spent a lot of time waiting, and, you know, Kenny's smart enough to not peek, so... Are they going to die with the bomb, though? At least he could accomplish that.
Yes, yeah, exactly. That was very, very well played by Sipe there. I mean, of course, Kenny has missed 2 shots, I think it was, and it's slightly uncharacteristic, but Sipe got a really good result from that round. He got put into an impossible situation, and he at least got rid of those weapons.
But it's, yeah, and that's kind of cool, isn't it? Because they win the round on Nameless side, but they lose the AWP, and they actually can't afford to rebuy it. So it's going to be a little bit of a weird round. Even Kenny, you know, he has no weapons at all. He just has a pistol. And
aggression from XM here on Banana. He's going to go straight down the pre-nade as well. And now he's going to find the kill onto 2 players. And he's just going to keep going for it. And he's going to get stopped by Kenny S. But still, that was an amazing aggression. And Sipe having a hard time there, but he does manage to find the frag. And that's going to put us to a 4 versus 2 situation. Nameless just found now with just no players.
Yeah,
left.
Very difficult. Great grenade coming in here, flash into the middle. Kenny getting the shot onto Delpan. It's still a 1-on-3 for the Frenchman, though, so how difficult is it going to be? Well, he's not giving up. He's going to smoke all the way towards the archway, and he's just a one-man army here. Actually going to land right on Twist, but still Twist in the middle with an AK. Let's see if he can get the flick. He's trying, but Kenny's still alive. Triple for him. He's looking for the ace.
Let's see if he's able to do it. There is one trying to go for the flank there by the grenade. Just tapping away. Can he kill? No. Dennis does take down the round. So that's a very good result there. 5-2. And the aggression there from XM on Banana, he literally just, I mean, it wasn't even a pre-flash. He just threw an HE and just ran down there. He was totally committed and managed to make 2 frags and a lot of damage there. So that really shook up Nameless's strategy, and they had to then like re-establish, like, okay, where are we? What can we do? What is going on in the map? And during that time, EG Elite were just all over them. And I mean, with some great play from Kenny S, they managed to frag some back, but in the end, it was all EG Elite.
Yeah, if it isn't, I mean, if Kenny hadn't got that triple kill, it would have been a flawless round for EG Elite. So you're right, Kenny's kind of the main driving force in that one round. This time the push is going to be happening at the B bomb side. We got XM up here waiting by the coils, and behind the new box, Dennis is there. And this is a pure eco round coming out from Nameless as well, so not much chance for them to actually win it, even if they get some kills in here.
Definitely, Dennis is chiming in with a few. And Kenny S does get 1 frag onto site, but it's all right for EG Elite there. As you said, though, with Kenny S taking that triple previously, it did actually kind of hurt the money quite a bit. And so losing a player even there is still a bit of a pain. We can see that their situation, economically speaking, if they lose this round, actually they're put into some very, very hard times, and they could really destabilize them and allow for Nameless to bring back a lot of rounds.
But it's another eco coming out from the French side. Double eco on the CT on the terror side is really uncommon, actually. Normally you will have money to buy once you get even a single time, but they're not getting the bomb plants in, and they're losing and then winning rounds, which is almost the worst thing you can do. It's better to lose like, you know, many rounds in a row and then win a lot in a row, but just, you know, trading rounds like this is really bad if you're already behind.
Certainly is, and here's Twist in the pit, and here it comes. Loads of eco frags for Twist. Only 2 actually, as I say loads, but still.
Starts off pretty well. There's going to be Sipe taking down another one. Kenny and Happy are left, and well, it's a good attempt here from the Frenchman, but in a 1-on-2 for Happy, it might not work out completely, especially because he doesn't have the bomb anymore.
Yep, it's hard times indeed. Doesn't even have armor. I mean, that's always really tough, that aim punch when you get smacked in the chest with some bullets without any Kevlar. And with XM there in that pit, he's going to be very hard to deal with. And Dennis is going to find Happy. That's it. Very simple cleanup there. But a lot of again, a lot of damage done. They're actually doing quite well in these kind of save rounds. I mean, they forced 3 more weapons to be bought there, and that's going to hurt.
Yeah, now we've got a pause coming out as well. So right now we can actually tell that it's Dennis and Sipe who are doing very well here on the counter-terrorist side. Everyone else is, not far behind. Twist, Delpan, and XM, they're doing a pretty good job. But still, 7-2 is a very good lead. It's not done for Nameless yet. I mean, being 5 rounds behind like this is not the end of the world. They can come back. But they need to step it up right about now before the counter-terrorist economy starts to grow out of control. And we are getting to that point in the game where that can actually happen. So now is a good time for the Series side to step it up and win a couple of rounds in a row.
It certainly is. We have a lot of movement on second mid here, as you can see on the menu up there. And usually you tend to see like at least one player kind of working the angle on banana, just gaining some space over there. But they have everyone kind of committed on the second mid, kind of A mid side of the map. And right now, they are taking over apartments. They even find the frag. That's going to queue to the go right there onto the attack on A. And they're just jumping in, taking down players left and right. Twist goes down so easily in pit. That's not supposed to happen. Kenny S finds Dennis as well. And now things are looking just incredibly bad for EG Elite all of a sudden.
Yeah, time to run away and save the rifles. There's no point in sticking around anymore. And the first kill up in apartment's very good, and that sets them off on the path to take that A bomb site. But the second kill on Twist is what does it. You know, once you get that kill on the guy in the pit, because the pit position is so strong on this map. We've seen it time and again how one player, I think the one that really comes to mind in my mind is MBK. When we watch Titan play, that's usually his role to play, and he does it so well. So once you get the kill on someone in that pit, you almost have the bomb site just there.
Yeah, I mean, that pit play, I mean, he can so easily hide as well. It's like it can be so difficult to deal with in so many ways. It is so crucial. And at the moment, with the 7-3 scoreline, Nameless have a lot of clawing back to do, but they most certainly can do it.
Yeah, they can. A little bit of a technical issue on one player, but straight back into it. No great pause coming out this time. 11 rounds into the first half here in the best of 3. It's the first map as well. Looking pretty good for the Swedish side so far, but let's not count the Frenchmen out of it just yet. There's a lot of Counter-Strike still to come, and they can bring the comeback. It's, you know, it's going to be Inferno and then Cash as the second map as well. And
Dennis trying to be a bit sneaky behind the sandbags there as the Nameless players do try to take over Banana, and he's going to get caught a little bit there, but will he go down? Uzi down to 9 points of health, and that is very, very grim. I mean, he didn't really... Dennis lost 6 health there, so Uzi
and they
should really fall back.
They couldn't afford any grenades on LGB either, so this is very interesting. You can see if they had had a grenade, they probably would have thrown it out at Uzi, because I think Dennis had a good idea of how much damage he did then. But no HEs at all, and now they're going to leave Axel alone in this bomb site. If somehow Nameless figure this out, that'll be really important information for them to decide on where they want to go. But it looks like they're pushing up the middle, and with 45 seconds left, they can't spend too much time running back and forth here.
They absolutely cannot. Looks like they're going to try to push their way around the arch now. Just timing out. And oh, great kill coming in there from Dennis. Just getting 2 and just falling back, losing very little health. They're still quite healthy. Kenny S can take down Sype and Twist in that position you're talking about. Oh my goodness, Happy with that jumping AK action. And now it's a 3-on-2. And XM and Dennis, they're going to have to deal with this situation. The bomb is not down just yet, but Kenny S is going to fix that right away.
Yeah, it's confusing why Twist isn't getting more out of that position, but look at the Molotov off to block them coming in. You gotta love that at least. Dennis, he's going to decide to barbecue. Oh, Dennis, thank you so much for doing that. That's one of the best plays we've seen. Oh my god.
It's beautiful. Oh, XM, they don't know he's there. Oh, well, Happy we'll see him, but XM gets the frag now. And he's found out. Gonna have to try to get out of it, but no.
Well, we need to know now. What I want someone to do the research. I hope more than anything that Dennis is like in his spare time, that he's like a volunteer firefighter or something, just to make it even better. Why did he do that?
I have no idea. Maybe he knows, like, if you have, like, I don't know, X amount of health, you can run through and like survive with 1 health or something. I don't know. Maybe he like misjudged it. I don't even know. But it was glorious. Let's not question it. But XM's about to show us something else as glorious with the Deagle, and Izzy's there behind the logs, tossing over the grenade. XM so far not so successful, and he's gonna have to fall back, but he doesn't get the time. It's gonna be Izzy who takes him out, and that's gonna be really important now because, I mean, on the pistols they've already lost 1 player, and he didn't get lucky with any headshots.
Never in all of 2013 have I seen a play as manly as that. I think he decided that pain, it's only in his mind. If he just ignores the fire, it'll be all right. Now they've kind of, you know, they made it into a 4-on-1 here. Twist is alone with the Deagle, so it looks like this half could all of a sudden be pretty good for the Frenchmen. We're looking at 7-5 here, and that's great. You know, this is a huge comeback actually.
It's kind of like running along hot coals or something. Maybe he's
exactly like that. You know, stepping on nails or glass or whatever it is. Dennis is a man. There's no doubt about that. He proved that. I mean, he might have lost the round, but definitely proved it right there.
And we're at a 7-5 scoreline, easily leading by 2, and things are quite bad for them money-wise, though. This is really the issue, as we can see. The money is stacking up for Nameless as the momentum piles on. And right now, LGB SK got to find a solution.
How did the chicken die? It was miles away from that grenade. What is going on in this game right now? I'm losing my mind.
Barbecue chicken. Here we go. They got 4 players up on the mid, and as usual, Kenny S is on the angles, on that arch angle. What can he do with it? Watching the flank as well. Nameless trying to be responsible.
Look at this. Are they gonna smoke off towards car, towards archway? That's what I'm wondering right now. Yeah, this is gonna be a car smoke, so they're gonna smoke up the people who are in the pit, and this is great because when they come around archway, it's gonna be really difficult for the pit people to actually do anything about it. It's gonna be a lot up to Delpan. He's gonna put up one smoke, but they're gonna run right around the corner. Flash is coming out, and look at them in the pit. They can't see a thing because of that smoke. This is brilliant play coming up from Nameless. Delpan is in a lot of trouble. He gets the 1 kill, but he goes down, and now 1-for-1 trade, but it could change quickly. There's Twist going down inside the pit. There's still one more in there. Sype coming in to help.
Here we go. Great double there from Sype. He works his way in. He's pretty low, but XM's there to support him. Going to come around, cover him. Over it short. There's Happy, and XM can't quite find the kill, and neither can Dennis. Happy still alive. Happy with a jumping shots there, and the 3rd kill to kill the diffuser. He had no right to do that. What in God's name was that? Anders, please explain.
No, there's no explaining that. Happy broke the game. I mean, they should have been able to lock him out of that really easily, and that was just completely insane. Happy going out of his way to just rub it in SK LGB's face here. That's the 14th round coming up now. Nameless are on. How many rounds have they taken in a row now? 4 or 5 or something?
Yes, I think it'd be 4 right now. I think they're on 7-2, and lots of kills chiming in for Nameless currently, as we've got Sype and Twist on Deagles. I think spectating Twist is often wise in situations such as this, and that is why he is quite a beast. He pulls out the AWP that he recently won.
He missed his shot, and he's going to go for the Deagle instead. He can feel it. He can feel the power. He's in what is a 1-on-3 here with the Deagle. He's pushing up, trying to get the headshot, but not this time. But actually, the round that we just saw, not this one, but the one before that, where Happy did really well at the end, the fact is it probably never should have come to that situation because that play from Nameless was just really, really well coordinated. Like smoking off the people on the pit.
Yes, yeah, and they were too committed there too, which they didn't actually know.
So that should have given them a big advantage, and it was actually pretty well played by the counter-terrorist side that they even brought it back to that 1-on-3. The fact that Happy then decided to just hack his way out of it was obviously great, but now we're in the last round of the first half. The score is 7-for-7, and all of a sudden, this is all on the counter-terrorist side. They must win this final round. They're falling behind here. It's not a complete disaster yet, but we are getting to that level where they need to step it up.
And Twist is packing an AWP, and he's going to get a frag onto Kenny S. Cannot get out that boiler without permission from the one Twist, and now Sype goes down. So they have punched a hole through apartments, in onto the pit, in onto the site, but there's just 2 players remaining. Look at this flank from Happy. None of them were looking the right way, and Happy's going to capitalize, taking down Twist. He's got 2 players who are going to converge on his position shortly. Here goes the first. It's going to be XM, but
Dennis coming around the corner. Happy just got a great double. That's another triple from Happy. Tries with the pistol. It's not going to work. We're looking at a 1-on-1. The bomb is about to go down here. Delpan versus Uzi. AK picked up by Delpan as well. Uzi could play this really smart because he's kind of far out on the bomb side here. He could actually do this really well.
He definitely could. He's going to go around, it seems. And you can hear the bomb ticking away. He hasn't yet heard that defuse, which he needs to hear to cue him on. And
all right, let's see how this goes. He's picking out here. There's a kit on Delpan, but he's not really kind of out of time, and he's going to try for the defuse. He has to go straight for it. Uzi comes in. Oh, I don't think there's quite enough time, Delpan. It's down to the very last second, but no, it won't work out that way. And there it goes, 8-7 in favor of Nameless. Very good stuff. And with a little bit of luck, maybe we have a replay from what Happy was up to in that incredible 1-on-3.
And here comes the jumping. Yeah, the jumping shot there to keep the 50. Ridiculous action from Happy. Just unbelievable retake there. 8-7 in favor of Nameless for the first half. The first map of this grand final for the FACEIT CSGO January Championship. And things are looking, I mean, pretty even overall for both teams. This can definitely go either way. Are you liking any one of the teams more than the other?
Yeah, I mean, surprisingly, because LGB looked like they had such a strong start. It looked like they had no problem at all dealing with the Frenchmen. And then in the space of just, a few rounds, it turned around completely and they managed to make just an absurd comeback. We're looking at, they took 6 rounds in a row.
They did, yeah.
That's incredible. That's really hard to do on the terrorist side. So right now, I'm putting it all on Nameless, at least for the first map here. They're definitely favored to win at this point, considering what they've been up to.
And let's have a look at the apartments here. We can see that DOP watches his teammate very, very low. GMX escaping, obviously trying to peek on the balcony towards second mid, not going so well. Back into the pit he goes as they make their way up middle now, and they got 2 players in the pit again, and GMX is going to be the sacrifice, the first guy to die, to let them have that full sense of security when they make their way in. And Cypher makes his way up. He's going to check both angles. There he spots one on Arch. He's got help though, and quad and short is safe, so they can deduce that there has to be at least 1 or 2 in pit. So let's see how this is going to go for SK LGB as they flood into the site, and that's going to be a great instant headshot. Looks for the second. Twist trying to find it. Dennis finds one over at the small pit, and that's going to be it. What an easy cleanup, and the bomb is down just like that.
Yeah, it's a pretty good push coming to that bomb site. Uzi going to get a good headshot onto Sipe, and Happy's coming in. He's going to check the corner. He actually will, but he's a little bit too quick to look away. Does still get the kill, but it's going to be all over. I don't think they can win this round. This should be almost impossible, and there it is. Twist with a double, and also some help from Delpan and Axum and Dennis, bringing it back to 8-8. But the fact is, they needed to win that round as well. They were behind a round. Now they've just equalized the score, but they're still on the less favored side here. And I still think Nameless can win this game, or at least the first map here.
Yeah, I honestly hesitate to make a prediction between these two teams. They seem pretty even overall. And as far as this round goes, we're going to probably see a pretty easy cleanup. I mean, it's the eco. I mean, as long as EG Elite or other Nameless don't do anything insane.
Yeah. I mean, the only thing going in that could work in the CT favor is that they have the armor and the pistol bite going out for them here, but the terrorist side, they've kind of anticipated this. You can tell this the fact that he got Galils and AKs, which is like the rifles you want to deal with that head armor, because if you buy the MP7 or the P90 or something like that, it can still work, but it's a little bit more difficult to kill those armored targets. So yeah, good prediction coming out here from the terrorist side. Now they just need to land a few headshots and they'll be all right.
And Delpan's actually alone here. But the thing is, he has teammates coming up short and Arch, and they're going to synchronize pretty well. So there's no real risk of them sneaking away his weapon should they get an easy kill. And there, Nameless, GMX will spot the first player there. They kind of know what's up at this point. They've pushed all the way back into the site, and they have easily just constricting them from all sides right there. Kenny S is in the pit. P250 in hand. What can he do with it? He does find a frag onto Sipe. Nameless is doing remarkably well. It's just Twist left right now. He's got to take someone down, and he can't do it. He can't take any one of the 3 remaining players down, and that was quite an impressive round with the pistols. That was quite a strong result.
I mean, once again, it's Kenny really carrying more than his own weight. Kill-wise, they're almost all equal except for David, who's a little bit behind. But that triple kill from Kenny in one pist in an eco round like that, or I guess an armor buying round like that, making a big difference. And now Nameless are so close to actually making this happen. They forced the eco on the Swedish side, grenades raining down middle, and I don't know. I'm surprised. I'm really impressed by what they're up to, the French here. I think they're doing really well. Much better than I thought.
And Happy just going for it over a banana, just eating up those eco frags. And it's going to be the round very shortly for Nameless. Once again, they are looking quite good. Their money is racking up, but now we should be seeing a buy very soon. Of course, another save game. They didn't get any bomb plants recently, so things are looking quite tough for them economically speaking. But it's very early days in the second half. They've got plenty of time to really bust out. And we are seeing some deagles. Twist buying the deagle again. We can see him going for those pot shots on mid. That if he gets that one headshot, that can just change around completely.
Yeah, definitely hope to see Twist do some more action. It's always fun with that one deag, but It looks like it's going to be probably 11 to 8 here before anything really happens for the terrorist side. And by that time, I mean, that point in the game, I'm expecting Nameless to have a decent economy going. And that means it's going to be really hard for EG. They need to win multiple. Actually, GMX taking down a teammate. That obviously influences his economy. That's minus 3,300. So it makes kind of a difference. But look at the money they have right now. It's pretty absurd. 2 of them over 6,000, 1 over 5,000, and then, okay, 2 of them are a little bit lower. But still enough that they could probably lose around and still buy, and that's what the real difference is.
Yeah, definitely the CT full buy is definitely. I think it's like, what is it, around 5,500 on average, something like that, and it's a lot more than the full buy for the terrorists. So it's not too horrendous for them. They can win this round. They can equalize the economic situation, but those frags just really just putting up the stop on that banana. It's really troublesome. They have to go for it on apartments on the A. Can they make this happen? Dennis going to find the kill into Kenny S, but there's still one more in the pit. It's going to be taken down by Dennis. They'd be falling there. Did take one down, but they should be able to get the bomb plant, and that's going to make a massive difference here. And they get the post plant set up 2 versus 3. This could go the way of our SK LGB.
It definitely could. Those smokes are really important as well, keeping the counter-terrorists out, buying as much time as they can. Because obviously, you know, the less time there is on the bomb, the more pressure is going to be on that CT team, and maybe they're going to make a few mistakes. So the smoke's making a big difference here. XM up in the graveyard here, really important position for him. He's going to get the 1 kill, but he's also 1 on 20, goes down. So there it is, Nameless winning the round once again, and just a really great retake here. They did have a 1-man advantage, but 12 to 8 is a 4-round difference that we're looking at. Definitely impressed by the Frenchman. All of a sudden, I really feel like the Swedes need to step it up a lot right now.
Yeah, things are getting out of hand very quickly. This momentum is looking like it's building into basically a map victory at this point. We have yet to see it really get stopped in any sense, and they can't. It's going to take them a couple round victories to really like disrupt the economy of Nameless. So that's a really tough realization. And Kenny S, all through the wall there in the face.
How did he know that, Kenny? How are you so good at this game? I don't know, but he is. And I mean,
He's
up in the apartments, normally when you go to the apartments like that, you're looking to take a kill on somebody running up the second mid, but you expect them to be a little bit, you know, a little bit further away than Dennis was there. So just Kenny being Kenny.
Certainly, we saw him do that move before as well in a previous match. And let's see if he can do anything else. He's tagged some players. He needs to get some frags right now. But EG Elite, they're kind of still figuring out how they want to play out this round. They haven't gotten a pick yet, and time is running out. So they've got to make a commitment in the next 15 seconds, and they are pushing bodies up banana, but the smoke is down there. Are they going to get the re-smoke? But this smoke from XM is really indicative of this push, and they have, of course, one player is Twist, kind of pushing Arch.
Yeah, there he goes. I actually think that smoke failed. Yeah, definitely a wrong smoke coming out from XM here. Sipe coming in because, you know, that was actually Happy coming in, and he should have been smoked off, but he just ran right through Kenny waiting in the CT spawn to take down Twist, who was supposed to flank around. But none of that ever happened. No bomb plant either.
Yeah.
Swedish team are running out of money, whereas Nameless have even more money than they had earlier when we were looking at them. 12,000 on Happy and almost 6,000 on Kenny. It's just, you know, it's just a good stack they've got going on.
It really looked like they had a very strong chance to take that round, but it almost felt like Nameless just outskilled them massively on the push when they were trying to attack there. And things to Nameless are going so well. The grenade taking out Delpan. XM's close to short here. He wants to try to push around and find the frag. He's just going to walk out of the smoke, and GMX is just going to shut him down. And I mean, it's tough, Anders, to witness the systematic destruction of a team on a round like this.
Yeah, it's. I mean, if you're rooting for the terrorist side, but it's very impressive to see Nameless step it up. I'm just really enjoying what they're up to here. They're playing some really good Counter-Strike right now, much better than I thought they would be. Sipe coming out here, gonna take a kill on GMX. They have the bomb up in the apartment, so with another entry kill, they might be able to make it work. But it's still a 4-on-3 situation. Then David P is gonna be taking down Dennis, so that puts an end to that idea.
Twist, he can come out huge here with a quick pick on the B site. That does give them entrance there. I mean, the bomb is making its way over, so this could be a chance for them, but it's really, I mean, really a long shot right now. Let's see what Twist can do. He's trying to make the frag happen. He does get the kill, and The bomber is coming, but the angle is covered by Happy. How is he going to get the bomb across? He does throw it, but that's still not good enough. He's got to get the frag on Happy, but he can't do it. And now Twist is going to go for it, but Kenny S is there. And that's going to be it. Another round for Nameless as they move 14-8 on the score. And things are definitely looking like, it looks like they cannot be stopped on Inferno right now.
No, Kenny's everywhere, but then again, so is Happy. He's got 24 kills right now, and also 7 assists. It's really, really good play from Happy. Really competent rifler, and in coordination with Kenny's AWP, really hard to stop them. It seems 14-8. No bomb plant this round either. They're just gonna have to keep pushing on the terrorist side, but they are running out of money here, and they're also running out of rounds to play with.
Really, really nice play by Delpan there. Looking over to the right, looking over to the left, just catching heads all over the place. There is the third one as well, and he's just opening up the round. And that's a good way to come back into a match.
If you're going to do this, then why not just keep going, Delpan? Get the rest of the kills. Happy will take him down finally, but that triple kill from Delpan felt so effortless. It just felt like there was no worry at all. Confident play coming out from the Swedish player.
Certainly, and getting this bomb down, this really does give them some more hope, because they do have some explosive players in their lineup. With a momentum switch like this, it could work out for them. Twist going to catch Uzi there, and the retake, and with the retake chances going to 0 after that, it's just going to be, they're trying to run around and find Happy, try to take him down. But Happy in the meanwhile does get 2 frags. He will not be able to get the defuse in time, but getting 2 frags is pretty nice, because we've got to remember that the economic situation has been very dire for EG Elite for so long, and he can afford to lose his weapon like 3 times over, or even maybe more.
Yeah, even if he had died, then he would have been fine rebuying, but he actually does hold on to it just for good measure. But you're right, he had a really good economy going. They can still buy on Nameless, and even though the terrorist side, they win that round, look at their economy. 3 people on $0 because they lost so many players. That's a really, that's big, because it means Nameless can win 1 round and then essentially win the map.
It's good macro.
It's good, yeah.
If only this was StarCraft, they'd be doing really well, keeping their money that low. But
exactly.
14-9, this is a mountain to climb for the SK LGB mix. They're taking over apartments right now and trying to work their way in. And we have very defensive positioning right up in the pit. They've got 2 over on the CT arch side. So they are mixing up their positioning quite a lot, and really like that. And you can see Izzy just sitting in the pond there with the fish.
Swimming with the fishies. Those fish. I'm still disappointed that, the chickens get costumes, but the fish don't.
That's true, yeah.
That's real racism. Actual racism.
Indeed.
Awful, that's awful.
There we go. X is going to move through the smokes there, and with his teammates, with his back facing, he doesn't get flashed, and there's one in the spot in the corner there, and Twist's going to find a frag onto the guy who's with the fishes, and now he will truly be sleeping with them. It looks like it's going pretty well so far for the SK LGB lineup, as that flick was just divine there. As Sype now chimes in too, they are just taking them down. Happy is the last man standing for the CT side of Nameless, and it looks like another pretty solid round here from EG Elite. And they've kind of turned this around like massively. They were looking so weak before, but now it's a completely different story. But they have really just 1 or 2 rounds. Well, 1 round buffer, and then that's forcing the overtime. So they can't. There is no margin for error whatsoever.
No, that's the thing. They have to play flawless from here on out. Right now, they do make this round Happy. Again, the last guy left. Last time he got 2 exit kills. This time it's looking a little bit different. Probably not going to get. Well, he won't get a single one. And it's going to be a good round here from the terrorist side. More economy on their team, and also a little bit closer to making that ground comeback. And if they actually do make it back and win this game, that would be very impressive. That'd be. It's unlikely at this point. It's not impossible. Nothing is in Counter-Strike, but yeah, it's unlikely.
And notably, actually, Happy, he managed to pick up an AWP right at the end of that round, and he just palmed it off to Kenny S. So that's actually quite a big win. I wonder if Kenny S is going to get aggressive. Is he going to do the typical play there? He's going to go for a shot there, get some damage on Twist, but doesn't take him out.
There could have been another double shot. Yeah. They were lined up for it, so he only did damage to Twist, which is great, but it's not quite the same as a double kill, obviously. And now let's see how they're going to play this. Grenades raining down on Banana, doing a little bit of damage onto XM. This round, well, all the rounds are important for Nameless. They should be aiming to close off this game really quickly, so I'm hoping we can see some slightly more aggressive play from them. Just close the map now before it gets out of control.
That was a wonderful attempt from Delpan, but it's just not good enough. Kenny S was on point with the AWP there. Does take down Delpan as they try to approach up mid. Now it's a 5-on-4, and he falls back with his positioning just to make sure that, as you made the point before, that always changing position, very important with the AWP.
Yeah.
But still, things are going to be harder and harder now for EG Elite. They've got 2 players in the pit again. They do like this setup. Let's see how well it plays out for them.
And this is good fun as well. GMX is just looking into a corner most of the time while his teammate is looking up towards apartment. So he can tell them when they're going to jump out. Meanwhile, GMX should stay unflashed and it's all going to be fine. There's David picking off one. Oh,
whoa!
He was flashed as well. Twist
yeah.
is just such a powerful force all on his own.
He was so flashed. It was unbelievable. My God. All right, Sipe trying to make his way in. He's checking all the angles here. He's trying to wait and he's trying to wait for someone to cross because he doesn't need to push. His teammates are pushing Banana behind this. And Sipe now, look at that. He's holding up 2 or 3 players there, actually. And now it's a 1-on-1 over on the other side. Dennis has to kill Uzi, and he's going to kill him now. He's going to go for he's just going to go for the plant.
Yeah, there's no choice. Running out of time as well. Delpan making funny jokes in the chat, but that's that 15th round for Nameless. Finally, they make it work. In spite of Twist's effort, it's not quite enough, and it's going to be map point now in favor of the French team. Let's see if they can actually close this one out.
It's quite funny, actually. That's true. Happy saying, you know, I saw your hands over your face about Twist, and like I love that we have that animation now. You can tell if someone's blind, they still kill you. That's great.
Yeah, it is.
So 10-15 the score, and Kenny S, up to his usual trickery, didn't find the frag this time, but he's got a pretty high success rate with that move, rather incredibly. Just didn't work out this time.
Not quite. Grenade also to follow, not doing too much damage. Let's see if the Swedes can hold on to it. They're fighting for overtime, and now they need to win 5 rounds in a row without dropping a single one. No mistakes now on their side, and that's pretty difficult.
Here they go. It's still a 5 versus 5 situation. They have expanded their position. I mean, all over the map. They've got Banana. They're almost up on Arch, and they have a guy very close on short, basically on quad. So it looks like they're going to throw some nades and try a B split, perhaps. They've worked their way.
Come on, Sipe.
That was amazing.
Just one clue. It's just a random thing. He was even shooting in a different direction, and then he just decides, I should probably shoot one bullet right through the smoke, and it's a headshot. Twist is going to be taken down one. He gets the second one onto Happy. Absolutely powerful play coming out. Twist is such a beast, and now Sipe is defending here. He's going to get the shot, and now it's David alone in a 1-on-4. What a round from the Swedes. This is really impressive.
Amazing, yeah. God, it was so amazing because so much was key that they were able to like get that one frag, that Sipe got that one frag to allow them to get into CT spawn so the kind of B split would work out. Yeah. Otherwise, it was just a 2-on-2 situation, and it would have been really tough. And they managed to do it. And wow. I mean, the control is amazing from these guys.
It is. There's something, this is really making me happy watching the Swedes play. Even though they're behind and I actually thought they were doing better, the way Twist is playing right now is something, like his playing style is something we haven't seen him do in, let's say, SK. Like, he hasn't been able to play this role where he's just free to do whatever he feels and step it up and play really well. Twist has always had a high level. He's always been a good player. But the teams he's been in recently, he hasn't been able to actually play this role. And it's really cool to see him just, step it up like this. I hope this is going to continue.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. I am just waiting with bated breath to see the next ridiculous play coming out from this match. Twist is going to try to smoke up.
It's going to be an eco this time for the CT side, so maybe a little bit of chance for the Swedes to bring it back, but it's still not too good. But the fact is, it's a best-of-3 game, and it's only the first map as well. So we got potentially 2 more maps coming up, especially because I think there's a good chance that the Swedes could bring it back to a 3rd map if they use this one.
Oh, no doubt about it. I'm just going to find one frag there over at B. I'm just kind of working things up. He's going to find another one over there. Perhaps, actually, no, Happy will take Twist down and win himself a weapon.
My God. Are they really going to lose on an eco round like this? GMX coming in, finally goes down. So now it's Happy in a 1-on-2. Looked like that actually almost spun out of control for them, but they managed to hold on to it. Happy coming in, 1-on-2, bomb is down, and
he's got an AK. Everything is possible. He's got no armor though, so if he gets hit at all with any bullets, the aim punch is going to kind of ruin him. Let's see what he can do with this. The clearing pit's such an obstacle at the moment. He's still trying to push his way through on the angle. He pretty much knows the position of the players, but it's just so tough. Their angles are just so good that he can't really make his way in. But that was just glorious. Love the patience.
Yeah, the patient play, exactly. Just waiting for a long time, and eventually he does get the kill in. But the round is still going to go in favor of the terrorist team. But, considering they just had pistols, the fact that they get everyone else dead, even Exen blowing up at the end then, is one of those situations again where the terrorist team have spent all their money. I'm not sure it actually matters at this point because, you know, they don't need to build up a bank as long as they can buy, which they probably will be able to no matter what. So it's not that big of a deal, but still, it's pretty impressive play from the CT side. It is. And
let's see if Kenny S is going to be able to, again, his usual tricks right now, because these early round plays from Kenny S can kind of make the difference. You can see that he got flashed out of that position, which is kind of key that you kind of shut Kenny S's ability to basically get a free kill right at the start of the round down. If you can get rid of that possibility, you're going to have a much better time. And you can see there's no head armor for Uzi right now. He does manage to get a kill onto the blinded twist. Beautiful timing, beautiful coordination and team play.
And you know, yeah, exactly. The team play aspect there, this is something that anyone can do. You guys out there in the chat and on the stream, if you're matchmaking with your friends, what they just did is so incredibly simple. One guy flashes out and one guy peeks after the flash, and it works so well. So go and practice that with your friends. Just it's easy to do and it's really fun when it works.
Certainly, and that's what this game is about as well. And
yeah,
playing on B of the CTs is almost like a brotherhood thing. Like you guys have to know how one another thinks. It's a beautiful partnership to have. And LGB are tossing the grenades up towards CT Arch now. LGB and SK. Looks like they're going to make their way onto an A push. They're all on this position. This is going to be pretty hard without any smokes towards the pit. Looks like they're actually going to fall back a little bit, which is, I think, a lot more intelligent than just going for it there. So
this is interesting, but actually a really good read coming out here from the counter-terror side, because the smokes towards the archway meant they could have gone for the A-bomb side, but instead they're actually faking it out and rushing to the B-bomb side, and Uzi and Happy are defending so well. It's back to a 2-on-5 situation. Kenny even catches out Sipe then, and now Dennis here and alone, and looks like the map is going to go in favor of Nameless. Time is running out as well, and there it is, the French team got to win the first map in the grand finals here. Up next, it's Cash, but what a great comeback! I mean,
yeah,
they were down a lot behind early on.
That was really a beautiful game, like 16-12 round score at the end. I mean, that doesn't really justify it. It was so close. There was stretches of dominance of both teams. They both were allowed to show their abilities, and it was give me more.
Give me more.
Give more.
I mean, I'm pleasantly surprised. Honestly, when Fnatic lost to the Frenchmen, I thought, okay, maybe we're going to have like a really weird grand finals where
you mentioned in the break.
Yeah, that's actually what I thought. But still, they managed to do it really well. I mean, it was Nameless who won, but I think we got a highlight from Delpan in the middle, so we'll check that out. That was Delpan played well this game.
He certainly did. Here we go.
This is the AK one. Yeah, this is so absurd.
This is just effortless.
Making it work like it's nothing.
It's just effortless. Yeah, it's just 1, 2, 3, boom, simple.
Damn you.
Just point and click, right? Just point and click, guys. It's just as simple as that. I don't know.
Next map coming up is going to be on Cash, which is well, Operation Bravo is just ending, and you can vote for maps. So if you guys like playing Cash, which many people do, then good time to go and vote for it. Yeah, it's a great map. It really